We're at the range with the Ruger No.1A in 303 British, and today we're taking our first shots with this rifle, and we're doing the new barrel break-in. Okay, before we get started on this one, the topic of new barrel break-ins. Okay, I know opinions are all over the place on that one, and my opinions on it have changed over time, and hopefully they'll change in the future. My opinions on it might change before this range session is over. And that's a good thing, because if my opinion on this changes in the future, it will mean I have learned something new that I don't know now. Okay, and that's why I'm out here. Let's learn. Okay, and I just read a comment that really made me think about this. It's from Warren. Yeah, Warren, I read the comments, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, doesn't this guy know new barrel break-ins doesn't make a difference? Okay, well, Warren, I appreciate the comments. I really do, even if you disagree with me. Okay, new barrel break-ins. There's some bores I don't think it makes a bit of difference on them. They're either going to shoot good, shoot bad. They're going to do what they're going to do. Some bores, I think it helps them a little bit. Not dramatically, but it helps. Some bores, I think it makes a huge improvement on them. Okay, and for anybody that didn't watch the new barrel break-in on the 1885 Winchester, I recommend that video. I can't say that's what made the difference on that one, but it sure looked like it. So, yeah, that's where I am. Some it helps, some it doesn't make a difference, some it makes a little bit of difference. But I don't think it hurts any of them if done correctly, so why not do it? Okay, and something else I've also changed my thoughts on is as far as how many times to clean a barrel. Okay, what I'm thinking now, if I've got a new rifle, I fire my first shot, I clean, I fire my next two shots. If those two shots are touching, go ahead and do the cleaning, fire a third group. If those three shots are in a clover leaf, stop right there, my work's done. If they're not, keep going. And they might not be. I mean, we're just trying whatever ammo. We haven't done any load testing or anything else. So who knows how it's going to shoot or if it's even going to like the ammo. Okay, but if I got big groups, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the process 5 times. And I'm going to clean it with JB bore cleaner each time. And then at the end, maybe it helped, maybe it didn't, but my work on that bore is done, and I've given the rifle every opportunity I can to shoot the best it can. After that, I've got to go work on the ammo. All right, so let me pull out the bore scope. Let's see what this brand new bore is looking like before we even start on this one. We'll fire the first shot, and then I'll get to cleaning. Okay, we're in the chamber, a couple of spots of rust. There's the throat. And that is the start of the lens right there. And it looks pretty good. Again, a couple rust spots, nothing bad at all. The rifle appears to have been taken care of. Alright, it's supposedly not fired, which you never know on that, but it would have been fired at least once at the factory. Right, so I can see maybe a few traces of green that would have been copper from way back when, maybe. Overall, though, that bore is pretty spotless. And a couple little spots of something or another in it. Who knows what that is. Overall, though, it does look really good. Maybe some old oil in there or something. Grease. Overall, though, it's really good shape. Let's check this crown out. Hard to see with the bright light up just outside the bore. Nothing terrible. So that bore looked to be in really good shape, and hey, that's a great start. Now I'm going to run a brush and then a jag with the patch down through here just to get rid of any loose debris, and then we can start shooting. The bore is clean, and I went ahead and bore sighted the scope, so we're ready for our first shot. And hopefully I did a decent job bore sighting, and it's on paper. So let's see what she's going to do. It appears to have been a decent bore sight shot. The rifle felt good. I'm using 180 grain blue box Federal ammo. That's the only thing they had in my local gun shop, and I just wanted to use factory ammo for the break-in on this. But yeah, it shot great. It felt good. I was wondering how it would feel being such a light rifle with 180 grain ammo. I mean, wasn't a pea shooter, but it shot great, felt good. That's all I can say. And that bore sight shot appears to be about 1.5 inches left in a low. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, let me get the cleaning on this bore now, and we'll get 2 shots through here. We're going to try this with the bore guide. Hopefully that'll help keep us from making a big mess. Someone suggested I should have done this when we broke into 1885 Winchester. Well, I was thinking the same thing, and I tried it, except for with that 26-inch barrel and this bore guide, my cleaning rod was not long enough. So I couldn't use it, but with this 22-inch barrel, we should be okay. And right now, I just want to get some hoppies in here, get the barrel drenched in it, and let it soak for a moment. I'm applying JB bore cleaner to the inside of this patch. Now I'm just wrapping the patch around the bronze brush. And now I want to coat the outside of the patch really, really well. And 10 passes just like that. Now for the jag and some wet patches to clean out the JB bore cleaner. And I can get rid of this bore guide now. I like making sure I clean the chamber really well without this in it, with the patches and the jag. And finally, to run some dry patches through here until they come out dry and clean. And that bore is clean. Now for 2 shots, and I am really interested in this one. If it doesn't shoot great, that really doesn't mean anything at this point. I've just got a random box of ammunition. I haven't done any load testing or anything else. But if it does shoot really good, hey, that's a great sign. So, cross your fingers. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, I forgot to turn on the GoPro down here for those 2 shots right there. But that's what we've got, about 1 inch apart. Hey, I'm ecstatic with that. Now let me get back to cleaning again. Let's try a 3-shot group and see what we get with that. This bore is spotless, so 3 shots coming up. And I even remembered to turn on the GoPro down at the target this time after I got through cleaning. Okay, I can't really see the first 2 shots, but they appear to be very close to each other. And then it looks like we've got a bad flyer there with the third shot. Okay, is the reason for the flyer? I don't know. I'm gonna clean it again. We're gonna fire a 4-shot group. If we see the third shot a bad flyer, then 4-shot. Okay, that's just probably nature of the rifle. All right, I don't know. So let's get to cleaning and see what happens. Okay, 4 shots coming up. Now the question is, do we get the third shot flyer again after the barrel heats up? And what's the 4th shot gonna look like? Let's find out. Okay, I can't see the last 2 shots, or the very last shot. Let me go down and check the target, and I think I might have figured this rifle out. I know it doesn't look it, but I'm just about out of daylight here. So I don't have time for another cleaning and then more shots, which I might clean it one more time at the house. I don't think it needs it. I think this bore is good to go. I think I could have stopped with the break-in process after the 3rd group when we had the first 2 shots touching each other. Okay, now as for the flyers. Okay, I thought that last shot was really close to the one right before it. The 4th shot I thought was really close to the 3rd. Okay, we know they're not coming from the barrel heating up. What's happening is this gun it's what I thought. It's right on the borderline on weight of me being able to shoot it accurately. When rifles get really lightweight, or not even really lightweight, just lighter, they get squirrely and they get hard to shoot. This one's on that borderline. Okay, but I figured out exactly what I was doing then. I really wish I had time to verify it, but I can't right now. We're going to when we get back to the range, but I noticed on my setup here at the bench, when I was setting up to the rifle, I made sure most shots that I was in a really good upright position, just as if I was shooting a rifle standing up. Okay, and I was really, locked in on the pocket, just in a good position. Okay, the first 2 shots on that 3-shot group that were touching each other, I was in that position. That 3rd shot, I wasn't. Okay, I wasn't off by much. I just noticed it didn't have the same feel. I just went on shooting, didn't think much about it. Okay, then we started off with the 2 really bad shots on that 4-shot group. Okay, well, that's when I got thinking about that. Okay, let me make sure I'm in that position again. And there's just something different about that position when I'm really upright. It's just I'm really in the pocket with the rifle and behind it, and just everything's what it should be. Okay, well, the last 2 shots in that 4-shot group, I was in that position. They're touching. Again, it's just right on that ragged edge of being shootable with my shooting skills, with my abilities. Someone more skilled, hey, it probably wouldn't be an issue. But it's rifles like this that make us get better at shooting. These are the ones where we really learn something. So I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure I have learned something here. And as far as the break-in, I think it made a difference. The first 2-shot group we fired, they were 1 inch apart. Okay, I was in a good position with both those shots. And then we go to the 3rd group, first 2's touching, are very close to it. I think the break-in was done at that point. I didn't need to go any further as far as for breaking in the bore. Went ahead anyway, it didn't hurt anything. Okay, but then now we're getting into me needing to work on my shooting skills. Okay, so this rifle so far, it is everything I had hoped it would be. And I'm learning something from it. And hey, that's what this is all about. Okay, next time we're going to work on load development because we do have the 303 here, and there's just so much that the 303 cartridge, being an older cartridge, being a unique cartridge, there's so much that we can learn from that loading it, setting up a load for it and developing it, that we can apply across the board. All right, God bless and have a great day.